Well, what a treat, everybody. We are just in time for the tour, and this is Lauren Menges. And Lauren, you are the archivist here for the Huell Howser exhibit, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And we're just in time for the tour?
Yep, you just got here in time.
Well, you know what? Take it away.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining me, everybody. It's such a pleasure to have visitors here at the Huell Howser exhibit. I love sharing the space with people, so I'm just going to take you on a little tour and show you what we've got. So along this wall here, we have a timeline of Huell's life and career. He was born in 1945 in Gallatin, Tennessee, was in the Marine Corps. After he went to college, he began his broadcast career. So as we move through the college years, we see that he started out at a local station in Nashville, where he did a variety of programs, some news broadcasts, but also some more family-related shows. Eventually,
I love the styling glasses he has.
Yeah, you can see it's very retro. One thing I should mention is his name, Huell, is actually a combination of his parents' names, Harold and Jewel. So they smushed the names together, and that's how he got his name Huell, which is such a unique name.
It's tough when you're trying to find a keychain.
That's right. You won't find that in too many gift shops. So eventually he made his way to New York City, where he really continued his broadcast career in the local news. And then
with Dolly Parton.
Yep, with Dolly Parton. That's
Wow.
right. Yep, he got to meet some famous, interesting folks. Eventually, in the 80s, he made it out to Los Angeles, and that was actually his first time in California. But it was by coming to California through his career that he discovered the state and really fell in love with it. And he couldn't imagine living anywhere else, and was in California for the rest of his life. So in the early 90s, he got the idea for doing a travel show, and he wanted to call it California's Gold. And so he pitched the idea to a lot of local stations until eventually it found a home with KCET in Los Angeles. And he did that show for over 20 years. He eventually did over 1,500 different episodes. It's pretty remarkable. And he got to visit so many amazing places in California. You can see just a couple in the pictures here. This is a picture of him right before the summit of Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Here he is at the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. As we move around the corner, we see some other adventures that Huell went on, visiting an ant farm, visiting the coastal parks. He shot his own music video. He visited In-N-Out Burger, all the most important places in California. So he really had quite a remarkable career. And he visited hundreds of places across the state of California. So one thing I would like to just point out is the floor in this exhibit area. If you can actually tell, it's a map of the state of California.
That's
and
amazing.
Every location that's marked is a place that Huell actually visited and shot at. So that just gives you an idea of the scope of his show. On this column here, we have a lot of the interesting people that he met. A lot of people remember the elephant trainer episode. We've the Vincent Price Museum, the Lint Lady. That's a very popular. Everybody loves the Lint Lady episode. So he just got to meet so many interesting people over the years, and that's what we're really paying tribute to here.
So the scholarship endowment was created by Huell in order to maintain this legacy and to attract students and support their work here at Chapman University, where they are studying various aspects of history or politics or government or social justice, things that were important to Huell Howser.
But there was more to it. It wasn't just about academics with his scholarship, right?
That's right. He wanted to have people that were just good, honest, warm, gentle people, and give people a chance.
That's perfect. That's the perfect Huell Howser scholarship.
It is. And we have been able to support almost 50 students so far. 4 new students were just honored at graduation this year, and we had that graduation honorific here in the Huell Howser Archives, and our new president, Daniele Struper, presented them with medals. The endowment continues to grow. Other supporters are adding to that scholarship so that we can even give more student scholarships in the future.
Yeah, and there were a lot of arms to his endowment, wasn't there? A lot of different pieces to what he left the college.
Oh, no doubt about it. Besides the endowment for scholarships, there was an endowment created to support the work here of his archives here in the library,
Right.
and to support the people that are the archivists that work in this
Right.
area.
So this is actually behind the scenes. This is not normally open to visitors. This is where we keep all of the tapes that Huell shot with. So we have actually over 7,000 different tapes. So we have every single episode that Huell shot. We have the final version that went to air, and we have all of his raw footage. So we have all the B-rolls. That's why there are so many tapes, but also because he shot over 1,500 episodes. So just, it gives you an idea of the scope of his body of work.
Lauren, when this came here, when you got all this,
Yes.
was that your job or whose job was it to?
So it was my predecessor's job. Luckily, by the time I got here, things were in pretty good shape. The tapes were mostly organized. But yeah, every tape is labeled with every series. So if it was California's Gold, California's Water, California's Parks, and then they're all numbered, and we have inventories with descriptions of all of them. And the vast majority of these episodes are digitized and they're available on our website. So people ask a lot of the time, how can I watch the episodes? Can I buy copies? Well, since we're a library, we don't sell copies, but we have made them publicly available for free for streaming from our website.
Going to huellhauserarchives.com, you can search by subject, missions or Orange, California, or whatever they want to
Right.
do, and find those and watch them at home.
That's amazing.